when you're standing in front of a jury and the prosecutor says he only needed to shoot 5 times, why did he shoot 7? It only gets worse. Okay, so a little bit of legal for today's Defensive Pistol 1 class. Part of this ties into our fundamentals of marksmanship, and you're looking through your sights at the target for the next shot, but you're really focusing on your sight. Okay, obviously we want to focus on our sights, that's where the bullets are going. But the reason why we want to do this is part of the shoot to stop the threat phrase, okay? So defensively, we want to only shoot someone as much as it takes to get them to stop, right? The shoot to stop the threat is not, we never say we shoot to kill or we empty the gun until they're dead type mentality, right? That's a no-no. We're shooting to stop the threat, being that we only shoot as many times as necessary, okay? The word shoot is us doing our action, right? And then the threat is the bad guy, okay? The thing that's interesting is people don't think about what the word stop means. Stop doesn't mean that they die or that they lay down. Stop can mean what? It can mean anything. It could mean they turn around and run away. They get hit a bunch of times and lay down, right? They get hit and drop their weapon. It's essentially, the word stop should be thought of as compliance. Compliance. We're shooting until we get the threat to comply with what we want them to do, okay? So that's, but in order to do that, we need to be able to evaluate the target through our sights, okay? So the follow-through aspect of marksmanship is important to be able to do that subconsciously, that when we're shooting, we're letting the sight settle back down, we're looking through their sights, but we want to get to the point where we're not even thinking about that, and we're thinking about, okay, I just shot 4 times, and now I'm looking at the target. Does he need another bullet? Do I have to shoot 5 times to get him to comply with putting the gun down or stop advancing on me to stab me with a knife or whatever it is, okay? So the shoot, again, is we're taking the action, and stop is compliance, right? They're running away, they're putting a gun down, they're putting their weapon down. So our action plus compliance is getting the bad guy to do what we want him to do, all right? Which is ultimately stop being a threat, all right? So, you know, something that I think people have said that I've heard is, well, I'll just shoot until my magazine is empty. It's like, okay, but when you're standing in front of a jury and the prosecutor says he only needed to shoot 5 times, why did he shoot 7? Or why did he shoot 10? Or why did he shoot 15? It only gets worse, all right? And don't think that that's not out of the question, because I've heard of that happening with prosecutors that hate people defending themselves with guns. So that's your legal section spiel. So marksmanship fundamentals, to summarize, we want good follow-through so that we can shoot to stop the threat and evaluate how many bullets that person actually needs.